coming off an 11 strikeout game. What was different this start? What felt different? What do you say that's the best you felt, in your time with the Marlins? Just what was working for you that day?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this entire season has been a big step forward from last year. Being able to talk to the different coaches and get different, opinions and mindsets on, stuff that can help me. Last start was definitely a huge step forward, and just being able to control all four of my pitches and be able to throw the breaking ball a little harder with a little more spin. And then the fastball has definitely taken a tick up this year, so that's a huge thing for me too.
What do you see your fastball right now is your best pitch? It looked awesome in that last start.
I mean, I really don't like relying on like just one pitch in general, so I think that right now the fastball is playing off of the curveball really well, and being able to throw those two in the zone when I need to has been a huge thing, and that's just all credit to working with the coaches that I've been working with, and just their support throughout the entire bullpen process, and me being able to find those pitches and be in a really comfortable spot with them.
You spoke about your AAA experience last year, that maybe week or two that you were up here. How has that kind of lived up to this now, 1 year ahead, a different staff obviously, but still I'm sure, it's a different level for you. What's that been like adjusting to this level once again?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely nice being able to come up here last year and kind of get my footing and see what being up in AAA is like. So, that helped big time coming up here and not being nervous at all when I got up here this year. Just understanding that I had success with my one start last year, and really just being able to ingrain in my mind that like you don't need to change anything when you come up here because you've done it before. So it just kind of brings a sense of comfort when you come up here and step on the mound. And yeah, you're at a new level and a higher level, but you shouldn't change your game at all.
So you start 2 days from now. What does your preparation look like from a week-to-week basis, or better said, start-to-start basis?
Yeah, I mean, I threw a bullpen yesterday, worked on a lot of stuff, and I was happy with the stuff that I worked on. Just catch play today, recovery stuff in the locker room, and really just kind of getting your mind off of baseball until you need to lock in again. So I think that has also been huge for me this year with how last year went. I was thinking about baseball a whole lot just because I was so frustrated, and then this year being able to kind of get myself in the right state of mind and understand that baseball is not the end-all be-all, and that it's good to kind of spend some time away from the field and with family and friends, and helps me with my relationships in the locker room a lot better too.
You said you were working on a couple things in that pitch design yesterday. Just what were those?
Really just working on like location, a changeup, because they got hit a little bit in the game in Durham, and then selling out for location, and then heaters on the inside to righties, and just making sure that the spin was up on the curveball too. So
he's over there on the bullpen mound now, but Adam Azier, just your relationship with him. Obviously, you guys were in the Padres, get traded together. What's that been like now? Being up here in AAA with him.
Really, really close relationship with Adam. I mean, being able to get drafted in the same year and be able to go through most of the levels together with the Padres, and then also be in the same trade. We've gone through a lot together, and it's a lot of fun to be back at the same level as him, watching him compete and being able to work with him and just continue to push each other. He's just a better human, and he's a lot of fun to be around.
What's it been like working with Joe, Rob, obviously Brian Alvaredo? You have two really experienced guys, and you have Joe, who's one of the top prospects just like you in this organization.
Yeah, Joe's made a lot of strides from last year, being able to play catch with him and be able to have him be a battery mate last year was awesome, being able to create a dialogue and relationship with him, and then seeing the steps that he took coming into this spring and then throughout this entire season, just the maturity that he gained, and the level of talent that he's gained behind the plate that, honestly, if he kept the talent that he had last year, he's still a long-time big leaguer, but he got even better this offseason. So it's a lot of fun to be able to watch him work behind the plate. And then, like you said, with Rob and Navi back there, I mean, just veteran guys, and they understand the game. So it's nice to pick their brain and see how they would call games, how they would kind of maneuver through different situations in games. And it makes everybody on the pitching staff better. So
I asked this to Jacob yesterday because now you're AAA, you're pitching well. Do you ever think about the call? That moment that you're being told you're going to be in Lone Depot Park or wherever it may be at the big league level, or how much do you maybe block that out, the thoughts of that, especially now during the trade deadline season when moves are going to be made and roster spots potentially could be open?
I mean, yeah, as much as you try not to think about it and be where your feet are, it's always in the back of your mind. But I mean, the group of guys that we have here right now, anybody on this staff could go up there and fill that spot. So, I mean, I think we're all just approaching each day and putting the work in, and that's everybody's end goal, is to be a big leaguer. So, yeah, it'd be awesome to be able to be up there, but my time's going to come, and if it's not this year, then I'll be looking forward to next year, and I'm not going to be disappointed being with this group of guys. So, as long as I'm here, I'm having a great time with everybody that I'm surrounded by.